What if the space race never happened? Yes, you heard it right. Starting from Sputnik 1 on 1957 to Apollo-Soyuz test project in 1975, nations spent billions of dollars in order to understand the unknown. What if this historical event never happened? What if humans went below the ground, seeking to know what is buried on the floor that they are standing on for centuries? Stick around with us in order to understand this. But before we get started, you know the drill. Hit that like button, hit that subscriber button. Do the things, join the team. And now, let's get started. It is impossible to know exactly what the world would look like without the Cold War rivalry, driving the space race. However, the absence of this powerful motivation would have likely resulted in much slower technological development and a less connected world. We are going to split this in 3 different headings to make it more understandable and reliable. Before we jump into the topic, what if humans went underground? Exploration. Number 1. Space exploration. A space program might still have been created for scientific and military purposes, but it would have lacked the intense urgency of the US-Soviet competition. This could have meant a later arrival for humans on the moon, perhaps not until the 1980s or 90s. Without the political pressures of the Cold War, space programs would likely have received significantly smaller budgets. This would have meant less staff and a slower pace of innovation. A less competitive, more scientifically driven space program might have relied more on automated and robotic probes, as these are often more cost-effective and don't risk human lives. Number 2. Technology and everyday life. Many technologies that are now a part of daily life were accelerated or created by the space race. Without that pressure, their development and widespread use would have been delayed. GPS. Originally developed by the military, GPS was refined by NASA research. The navigation systems used in cars, airplanes, and smartphones might not exist in their current form or widespread use. Satellite communications. Sputnik's launch pushed the U.S. to develop its own satellites, creating the foundation for global communication networks, satellite TV, and the modern Internet. Without the space race, global telecommunications would have been limited to cable connections, line of sight, and shortwave radio for much longer. Computers. The need for smaller, faster, and more efficient computers to meet the demands of space exploration led to the miniaturization of electronics. This was a key step toward modern personal computers and smartphones. Weather forecasting. Satellites provide crucial data for monitoring weather patterns. Without the space race, weather forecasting would be significantly less accurate, with millions of lives potentially lost from hurricanes and other severe storms. Medical technology. NASA developed digital imaging technology helped create modern CAT scanners and radiography. Infrared ear thermometers also originated from space exploration technology. Solar power. The need for a sustainable energy source for spacecraft accelerated the development of solar panels, which are now a cornerstone of renewable energy on Earth. Number 3. Society and culture. The space race caused a major increase in STEM education in the U.S. and created a global demand for scientists and engineers. Without this national priority, scientific fields may have advanced more slowly. The iconic Earthrise photo taken by the Apollo 8 crew in 1968 had a profound effect on the environmental movement, helping to frame the planet as a fragile ecosystem. Without a crewed moon mission, this powerful symbol might not exist. Without the space race, the world we know today would have been so far from reach. Now let's look at what if humans went down. In intense international competition to dig deep into the Earth instead of exploring space is a fascinating hypothetical scenario. While facing even greater technological barriers than the space race, a deep Earth race would likely lead to remarkable innovations and discoveries, reshaping our understanding of the planet. Drilling to the center of the Earth is not possible with current or near-future technology due to the planet's layered structure and extreme conditions. However, a dedicated global race would certainly push exploration further than ever before. If humans really would have started a race to see what is deep inside the ground, they might have faced many challenges like pressure, temperature, molten lava, etc. The pressure deep inside the Earth is many thousands of times that at sea level. The weight of the rock above would crush any standard drilling equipment. Temperatures rise steadily toward the core due to radioactive decay and residual heat from the planet's formation. At just 7.6 miles deep, the Kola Super Deep borehole faced temperatures that exceeded expectations and stopped the project. Scientific and technological breakthrough. Like the space race, a deep Earth race would spur rapid innovation. It would be a demonstration of engineering prowess on a global scale. Super strong materials. The need to withstand extreme heat and pressure would drive the development of advanced ceramics and alloys. Deep Earth seismic sensors. Instead of drilling all the way down, nations might race to create highly sensitive seismic instruments that can interpret data from ever deeper layers. This could revolutionize earthquake prediction. Bioprospecting. Extremophiles, microorganisms that can survive in hellish conditions, already exist miles beneath the surface. A deep Earth race would spur the hunt for more of these creatures, which could yield unique enzymes for medical and biotechnological applications. Deep communication. Developing methods to send and receive information through miles of solid rock would be a monumental challenge, leading to breakthroughs in fields like remote sensing. A sustained campaign of deep Earth exploration could unearth a wealth of new information, along with unforeseen consequences. In addition to extremophiles, a more robust deep Earth program could uncover entirely new ecosystems operating on different metabolisms. These could provide insights into the origins of life. Directly sampling the Earth's mantle would provide direct evidence about the movement of tectonic plates and the planet's geological history. This could reveal information about planetary formation and evolution. Deep drilling could reveal new veins of minerals or alternative energy sources. However, the environmental impact of such a quest would be immense and could cause catastrophic damage. Tampering with the immense pressure systems deep within the planet is a major risk. A deep Earth race could trigger earthquakes or volcanic eruptions on a scale never before seen. In this alternate history, the world would have been shaped by a collective fascination with the deep unknown. The legacy would be not a pale blue dot viewed from afar, but a civilization with a new understanding of the planet's inner workings, and perhaps a healthy respect for the forces that lie beneath. If you loved this video so far, hit that like button and the subscribe button. Show us some love. See you curious people on another video. Till that, peace.